The Dean's Honor Symposium creates a space that unites different disciplines and projects that are created by students who have worked on it extracurricularly and also integrated it within their curriculums at Eugene Lang.
One of the things that we do have at Lang is the small classes and a pedagogy that is really rooted very deeply in dialogue, and also a commitment to constantly bringing the kind of classroom space into dialogue with the contradictions that we are all dealing with in the world as a whole.
Our projects are a combination of research-based work, but also performance-based work, art-based work. My piece specifically is focusing on state violence, excessive use of force. We're starting to see that the theme is still connecting us together because it's still an issue of humanity.
I have been particularly interested in looking for the female philosophers that are not included on my syllabus or within class curricula. And we wanted to immortalize their stories through text by creating more media about it.
Well, my project is about Langston Hughes and his life in the 1950s. Some of the themes that I cover is identity, education, what is it like to be an African American in America.
I'm really involved in the homeless community outside of schools, kind of my extracurricular thing through my internships. So I basically wrote about my work with that. It's actually really interesting, and the people that I'm working with are really brilliant. A sociological background and then 2 literature majors, it's, at first you're kind of like, how are we going to make this work?
That's one of the most beautiful things about the new school is that it is a house for different disciplines and for students to help each other in their projects.
I'm doing this in collaboration with a colleague of mine. So the other faculty member is from the sciences. I'm in the arts, so we already have a really interesting dialogue and interdisciplinary reach. And then the students that we're working with, we've clustered them around these very ambitious themes.
The consciousness of the fact that they're going to put this forward in an audience really changes how they think about the material.
The Dean's Honor Symposium is another one of those experiments, I think, at how do we create a classroom and how do we create the opportunities to intensely and rigorously take up a set of questions, and how do we practice in the world.
I ended up working with a group of performers that are interested in performance as activism, how we can use the arts to convey a deeper message about social justice.
I feel that the Dean's Honor Symposium is really kind of just a culmination of my years at Lang, kind of challenging me and forcing me to exercise the way that I practice my own political agency in the work that I'm doing.
It's no like sitting in the back of the classroom and being quiet. You are very much so involved.
It's a way of building community. So even if I only went to the Dean Symposium that day, I would probably be really impressed and excited, but being in the process itself is a different experience of really being more deeply engaged and involved.
The Dean's Honor Symposium and my general experiences at Lang kind of mirror each other, just molding how you think, how you understand things around you, and how you understand what you think you understand.
I like that Lang is open to students challenging their courses in the syllabus.
I feel like a lot of the assignments I've been given here aren't things that I'm doing just to be getting a grade, so I approach it in a completely different way because it's extremely personal. I think that even though the Dean's Honor Symposium is our final goal, the skills that we're learning in these weekly meetings, we can take with that into wherever we go.